Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys.
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it. Husband!
Wife!
Do you remember what the hell happened yesterday and where the hell we are today?
Well, yesterday we got done reading Ezekiel Chapter 8.
We sure as fuck did.
And in that episode, we had Ezekiel getting a vision while he was sitting there with, 70 prophets or something like, or elders?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Was it 70?
That sounds like a lot of people.
Who the fuck hosts 70 people?
I don't think it was that many people.
Because it was in his house.
It was in his house.
That's like a goddamn,
I don't think it was 70.
That's an event, man.
I think you're crazy. I don't think it was 70.
I don't know. I thought they said 70. Anyway, they were in Ezekiel's house, and then God came on them. And
he did.
Yeah, I mean that's what it said. I'm just quoting the Bible.
Okay, I just double checked. It was not 70. There was no number specified.
No numbers. Oh, I don't know where I pulled 70 from.
I don't know. Maybe the date or something.
Could be.
Yeah.
Anyway, there were some elders in this house.
Some elders came over and were like, "What's the haps?"
And then God came on them. And he took them on like a celestial Uber trip. Ezekiel, yeah, I'm sorry. He took Ezekiel.
Celestial Uber trip.
On a celestial Uber trip in his mind to Jerusalem, where they were peeking on some people doing some idol worship.
Yep.
And God obviously was threatening to kill them all because that's what God does.
Yeah.
And that was pretty much it. Like it. You know,
he's like, I'm so mad. I'm gonna kill you guys so hard.
Yeah. So that was before we hop into this bit.
Yeah.
We just wanted to re-mention this, but we are in the midst of a Patreon drive on our website.
Oh yeah, we are.
So if you go to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, right at the top of our website, we've got a banner that we're tracking our new subscriptions and everything like that. As far as we got a goal of $400 per month. So we're trying to reach that. And we'd love your help. We do have some new tiers set up for advertisers at this point. So if you have something you want to advertise on a 60-second or less spot on our podcast, we have advertising slots available for as low as $20 per month. So just reach out to us, get on the Patreon because those slots are available there to sign up for. That being said, yesterday we read Ezekiel Chapter 8.
Sure as fuck did.
And today we're hopping into
Ezekiel Chapter 9.
All right, let's do this.
Okie dokie. All right, we are hopping into Ezekiel Chapter 9.
All right, Ezekiel Chapter 9.
Ezekiel. Easy K.
Yeah.
So Ezekiel heard him, God, call out in a loud voice.
Yes.
Bring those, oh wait, no. What do you say? Bring near those who are appointed to execute judgment on the city, each with a weapon in his hand.
That would be the Babylonians, I'm assuming. Because they're the ones executing the judgment, I would imagine.
Well, we're about to get into what happened.
All right.
Don't forget, this is a vision that Ezekiel's having.
Got it.
So they're not coming right this second.
Okay. All right.
So now Ezekiel continues, and I saw 6 men coming from the direction of the upper gate, which faces north.
So the north people again. Yeah. Okay.
Each with a deadly weapon in his hand.
6 people, though. Okay.
With them was a man clothed in linen who had a writing kit at his side. Writing as in writer, not like a riding a horse.
Okay.
But like a writing a scroll. Now, I'm going to pause here because there's something interesting about that whole thing.
Yeah, no, I mean, 6 people are not going to conquer Jerusalem. So
no. That's not what this is.
All right.
Okay. Stop presupposing that you know what's about to happen.
Sometimes I do.
But you really don't this time. Okay.
Right, yeah.
That's not what this is.
Okay.
Okay. So first of all, there's a controversy over whether there is 6 people or 7 people total. Because like what we're reading here is a very simplified version. Yeah. But more complex versions, like for example, the King James or whatever. Yeah. And others of the like. They say I saw 6 men, and then it doesn't say with them was a man. It says of them was a man. Oh. Okay. And with the writing. Writer. Yeah. So most people agree, though. Even though it's a controversy, it's a small controversy. Most people agree that, no, it is the 6 that are dressed with a weapon, and then the one guy who has his pen and ink and stuff. Yeah. Okay. So for 7 total. Sure. Okay. Which makes sense. Now, about that writing kit, in every other version, it doesn't say writing kit. It says inkhorn. Inkhorn? Yeah. Okay. So when I got to that, I was like, the fuck is an inkhorn? Right. It's the scribe's writing equipment, which included a pen, an inkhorn, and a wax writing, writing tablet. Okay. And an inkhorn is an inkwell made of horn. So it's exactly what it sounds like. Yeah. It's a horn with ink in it. And it was an important item for many scholars, which soon became symbolic of writers in general. Okay. Okay. All right. So just wanted to, that partly explains how we can pretty much agree. Yeah, there's probably 7 dudes here. Got it. Okay. One more thing is that where it says men, don't forget that one of the classifications of angels, if you heard our Patreon episode, one of the classifications of angels is men. And those are the ones who are most man-like and viewable by humans or whatever. Sure. So these are likely not actual humans. These are probably more angels of the Lord kind of thing. Maybe, yeah. Okay. So based on what happens, I'm going to go with that theory. In a dream at that, though. Right, yes, right, exactly, sure. Exactly. Yeah. All right, so we've got the 6 dudes with deadly weapons. We've got the man with his pen and ink. Okay. Okay. They came in and stood beside the bronze altar. I'm having a hard time reading. I apologize. So they came in and stood beside an altar that was made of bronze. Okay. Now the glory of the God of Israel went up from above the cherubim where it had been. So God is leaving his little ark seat. Yeah, because that was, right. Yeah. Okay. And moved to the threshold of the temple. Okay. So he's at the door. He's leaving the ark thing. Right. Okay. So that's his symbolic of him leaving Israel. Okay. Oh, okay. Then the Lord called to the man clothed in linen who had the writing kit at his side and said to him, so he's like a record keeper guy. Sure. Go throughout the city of Jerusalem and put a mark on the foreheads of those who grieve and lament over all the detestable things that are done in it. Oh, wait. So we're like, this is like Passover again? This is like the Passover. We're going to mark everybody that he doesn't want to kill? Exactly. Jesus Christ. Yeah, for basically everybody who's like, no, why are you doing this to Israel? Stop worshiping idols and burning incense to the wrong gods and killing unclean animals. Okay, look, I've complained in the past that like they didn't go in and search for the good people. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So
I guess I have. I guess I have to give some credit here. That at least they're not going like they're going to spare some of them that are good this time. But we're still murdering people for worshiping fucking wooden and metal idols. So this is there's no way to make this correct.
Yeah.
But this is better at being incorrect, I guess. Maybe, sort of, ish.
I still have problems with it.
In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter though.
It's less bad murder? Question mark.
Yeah.
Are there degrees of bad murder?
I don't know.
I mean, sure,
yeah,
it's
you're
better,
still dead either way.
It's better that you only killed 500 as opposed to 10,000, right? Sure, I agree with you.
Well, we did talk about the fact that like there are different types of murder that are bad. When you let someone starve to death versus kill them quickly,
yeah,
that is definitely worse in my opinion.
That is true.
And God does both of those things. So
yeah, you're right.
Generally, like the men get off easy because they're the ones that go into battle and die. And then the women and children have to go and starve and eat each other and fucking crazy ass shit like that. So
that's true. Okay, so Ezekiel's talking.
Okay.
As I listened, God said to the others, "Follow him through the city and kill without showing pity or compassion. Slaughter the old men, the young men and women, the mothers and children. But do not touch anyone who has the mark. Begin at my sanctuary." What I want to know is how the fuck does every child not have a mark on his forehead?
Right? Yeah, that should be a given.
Right? Because
I mean, there's no way.
Children don't have permission to just, worship who they want. They will worship who their parents tell them to worship.
Yeah.
And if they don't, then they're in trouble for, breaking one of those commandment thingies where they didn't honor the parents.
Right. You just can't win as a child.
Yeah.
Like you either are going to be doing the wrong thing because your parents told you to do the wrong thing, or you're going to be doing, the right thing, and you're still against your parents, so you're doing the wrong thing.
Exactly.
Like there is no win.
Yeah. So in my mind, every child here that he's talking about better have a fucking mark on his forehead.
Yeah.
But I'm going to guess they don't.
They said they killed children, so
yeah.
Just now.
Exactly. All right, so Ezekiel's speaking.
Okay.
So they began with the old men who were in front of the temple. Then he said to them, "Defile the temple and fill the courts with the slain. Go." So God is ordering them to defile his own temple. He's like, "I don't sit there anymore.
Okay.
It's not mine. Go ahead and defile it."
Sure.
So they went out and began killing throughout the city. While they were killing and I, Ezekiel, was left alone, I fell face down, crying out, "Alas, sovereign Lord, are you going to destroy the entire remnant of Israel in this outpouring of your wrath on Jerusalem?" He's like, Jesus Christ, what are you doing?
Right.
Like, I think that's a fair reaction.
I mean, it's a fair question, yeah.
I mean, he did fall on his face, so he's like, I respect that you are powerful and you're God and whatever, but this seems crap.
It is crap.
Yeah.
I mean, all the murder and mayhem that God causes is crap. Like there is no justification for the things he's doing.
Right.
You can't justify murder, and that's what anybody who believes this shit is essentially justifying a lot of fucking murder. Right. By their God.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
when we say God, of course, we're saying in canon, in the Bible, because we don't believe in God.
Right. Yeah. So, no, I mean, that's why I said their God.
Yeah.
And it's not, we don't believe that this actually happened this way, for sure. But these people, the people that do believe in God, believe that this is all real.
Yeah.
Like this, it's like
they're okay with it.
It's like if we watched Superman and thought that Superman could really fly and was out there saving the fucking world and flying and making time go backwards and shit. And
didn't you have a cousin that thought Superman was real?
Yeah. we were talking about it the other day, and apparently, I don't remember this, but apparently he jumped off some stairs one time and broke his arm because he thought he could fly like Superman.
Wasn't he believing that like well into his...
It was longer than he should have, for sure. Yeah.
And didn't you have another cousin who believed in Santa well into longer than she should have?
Yes.
You got some interesting cousins, husband.
Right. Well, when part of we argued with our cousin about the Superman thing, because we were like, okay, so do you believe, like, he believed the movie, right? So me and my brother at the time, I mean, we couldn't have been more than maybe 9 or 10, something like that. We were arguing with him like, okay, so do you believe that Rambo is real? Like we're literally videotaping this guy just like shooting down, so many people. You know, like that's
Right.
crazy. He's like, why would you believe the movie is real?
Yeah.
There's no reason to believe that the movie is real.
Over
These things
any
can't
other
actually
movie.
happen. Right? Yeah.
Why this movie over any other movie?
Right.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
So anyway, Ezekiel says, he answered me, the sin of the people of Israel and Judah is exceedingly great. The land is full of bloodshed, and the city is full of injustice. They say, the Lord has forsaken the land. The Lord does not see. So, I will not look on them with pity or spare them.
The Lord has forsaken the land, so I'm going to forsake the land.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. But I'll bring down on their own fucking heads what they have done.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll show them.
Right.
How are they going to learn you just killed them?
Right.
Like, well, I might have learned. I don't know. Maybe you could have talked to me to my fucking face, but
yeah.
Nope.
No, he's got to pass these messages around through crazy people that are watching shit come down from lightning skies with fucking eyeballs on the wheels and, you know... I don't know. I just whatever. Like the one guy, I mean, was it Isaiah that wandered around naked in the fucking desert? And then Jeremiah was definitely a fucking traitor. Like these are their reliable sources.
Right.
It's bullshit.
It is bullshit.
Yeah.
So then Ezekiel says, then the man in linen with the writing kit at his side brought back word saying, I've done as you commanded. The end. So
they in his dream,
yep.
they went around these angels and the guy writing whatever.
I don't know what he was writing
I don't
down.
know what
He was keeping record, I guess.
for something that hasn't happened yet, apparently.
Right.
And doesn't happen because the only thing that did happen was Babylon came in and invaded Jerusalem.
Exactly.
So like this didn't happen. There is no way to corroborate this actually as an event in history.
I mean, he might have had this dream. I don't fucking know, but that's
like,
beside the point.
Okay. I don't care if it happened 2,000 years ago or yesterday.
Right.
If some fucking angel came by and put a mark in your goddamn head and you lived and the next guy to you didn't because he didn't have a fucking mark on his head and there's angels killing everybody, that shit would probably, and there's some celestial dude writing it down, that stuff's going to make it forward somewhere.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
But it didn't.
No.
It didn't.
Totally.
Like, this is just in his little fucking dream thing.
I mean, okay, here's the thing. Like, me and you have been saying for the last couple months, I'm going to veer into politics a little bit.
Yeah.
We're like, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure Trump's going to win the presidency. I hate it. I don't want it to be true.
Right.
But I'm
feeling that way.
I'm looking at the way everything. I live in Ohio.
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
I see all the signs, and it's not okay, guys. I'm pretty sure Trump's going to win, and I do not want that. But be that as it may, right? Now, just because if Trump does indeed win, whether through actual or cheating or what the fuck ever, I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Right.
If he does, that doesn't mean that we were prognosticators or people who could foretell the future or prophets, if you will.
No, we're just reading the room.
We're reading the room. We are sniffing what's on the wind, you know?
Right.
We pay attention to politics.
And news and
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it seems to me that all of these prophets, they're all connected with leaders. They all have family in high places.
Yeah.
All of them. And so it seems to me that they all kind of know what's coming without magic, without help of God, without, dreams and visions. They you can sometimes see what's coming.
Yeah.
It's not.
No, this is
magic.
not rocket science.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
they're just taking their best guesses, and these things made it through. Like the written form that made it through because they were sort of kind of right.
Yeah.
Like not even in the sort of kind of right, they're not right.
Exactly.
But for all intents and purposes, they had some, semblance of truth that was able to make it seem like they had some vision of what was happening.
Well, and then they had a little bit of help with people who came back along the way and backfilled some of the information to make it even seem more magical.
Right. And well, of course, like in a chapter like this with Ezekiel, right? Especially given the intro that we had to him.
Yeah.
You can take this vision about angels and you can be like, well, this is just a symbolism for the coming slaughter of from the Babylonians, right?
Because you know what's coming, you can fill in the blanks yourself.
Sure. Sure.
You have a preconceived notion.
Right. But then the whole marking of the head, like, it's kind of, I can see how it could be apologized away. Mm-hmm. But it's still really weird, and it's still not something that actually happened. So,
right.
I don't know. However you want to take that, take it.
Magic is not a thing.
I don't believe in prophecy. I don't think this shit happened. I actually am. It's more than think. I'm fairly fucking certain it didn't happen.
Right.
So, it is what it is.
Magic isn't real, and there is no God. The end.
Right. Before we get out of here, I do want to mention to everybody, if you haven't joined us on our lives that we're doing, we're basically Monday through Wednesday now. So we're doing lives on YouTube and Twitch on Mondays and Wednesdays at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. Mm-hmm. And then Tuesdays are our regular live Discord, which we're a lot more interactive on that one than we are on the YouTube and Twitch ones. Mm-hmm. So if you want to chat with us, hop into Discord.
And that's at 10 p.m.
10 p.m., yes. Mm-hmm. And if you want to just, hop into a nice little live and see how we do the magic, come on over to the YouTube or the Twitch and join us there.
Yep.
And also don't forget, if you have the ability to help us on Patreon, we have that drive going. Definitely would appreciate that. I got nothing else. Are you good? Do we have anything else to say before we get out of here?
Fuck Ezekiel.
Yeah, sure. That's a good way to end it. All right. That was Ezekiel Chapter 9.
Sure as fuck was.
Which means that tomorrow we will be back with
Ezekiel Chapter 10.
We'll see you guys then.
Bye.
Hey, wife. I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep. We have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Hey, wife. I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.